Good afternoon, everybody. It is probably in and around the 3 o'clock hour on Tuesday, April 28th, 19... Boy, am I lost. 2020. April 9th, April 29th, words are hard. April 28th, 2020. There you go. So, you're probably wondering why I'm making this video. I'm going to start bringing my videos that I do where I'm talking or doing whatever through YouTube from now on, rather than just posting them directly to Facebook. YouTube creates a lot of versatility in where you can have your videos seen. Facebook just being one of them. So when I do a video, I just don't want to isolate it to the Facebook environment only. I want it to have the capability of getting more exposure. And I'm trying to build up my YouTube channel, and for reasons that I'll get to in a minute. But why I'm making this video today is very simple. Several years ago, I worked for a company, and a company where during the course of my tenure there, I had several different bosses. I had one boss say to me, because there was something that I wanted to learn, and there was also a simultaneous opportunity to teach someone about the same thing. I think it was to teach a customer. And so he told me, he goes, John, you want to learn how to do something? Teach it. So I thought, okay, interesting concept, but he's right. What better way to learn something? As they say, you can't. If you're going to teach something, you got to know it first, right? It's kind of like that saying, you cannot give back to someone else what you do not already yourself possess. And so, where I'm going with this is guitar teaching. Lately, I have been driven to play guitar a lot more. I've been posting a lot more guitar playing, albeit brief clips. A few of those clips being stuff that I just kind of came off. They were just kind of right off the cuff. I heard something and I thought, okay, well, this has inspired me to kind of do this, and this is what I came up with. And I've been getting a lot of positive feedback from all of you on what I've been doing. And so that means that I need to get back on it. And the time is ripe, or the time is right now, to do that. It's an opportunity for people to learn the guitar, and it's an opportunity for me to build up skills that, even as a person that's been playing for the time that I've been playing, should probably already know already. Okay. I could say that I've been playing guitar for X amount of years, okay, and that's all fine and dandy, but that's not entirely true. Unfortunately, like a lot of people, I spent just as much time off the guitar as I have on it. So I could say I've been playing, I'll throw out a figure. I could say I've been playing for 28 years. I'm not sure the actual number is. If you take in the time consideration how much time I spent off of it, the time that you have the times where I'm really enthusiastic in playing and really enthusiastic in playing, and I'm playing with a band, everything's going well, and something happens and the whole thing goes to pot, and then, I'm the kind of guy that'll take those guitars and his amps, put away his effects, put away his guitars in the cases, put them in the closet, cover up the amp head, be done with it. And I think, I'll just give it a month break, maybe a couple, and I'll come back to it. And then that turns into years, not a year, but plural years. I just kind of get involved with other useless bullshit, to be perfectly honest with you. And I really need to be spending the time on my instrument. And so what I want to do is I'm going to start ramping up my own practice time, because I have the opportunity right now to do that while I'm juggling other things. And this is a good time to be doing that. So, really any time should be a good time for doing it. But this is a good time to do that for me. And start practicing, and I'm going to start offering up free lessons. I'm basically going to do it I'm basically going to kind of progress from like beginning lessons, and as I kind of get improved, as soon as I improve my skills, I'm going to show you more stuff. I'm going to show you stuff that I have to take in consideration what I already know. I mean, I'm not the best player in the world. That's just simply the truth. I'm not the best player in the world. Also not a beginner or an intermediate guitar player by that same measure also. I've been playing a while. I know some chops. A few people, out there probably already know that. I got some chops. I can hold my own during a show, but I haven't played in a band in a long time. Where I'm like playing, full rhythm and lead guitar, and holding it down. I've done that in a while, and that's something I need to get back into. Last time I was in a real full real band, it was probably like 2007, 2008. Since then, I've done some some work-related band projects and stuff like that. But, that was for a very short time span. So anyway, I'm going to start doing lessons. I'm going to start with basics. For those of you that want to learn guitar right now, this is a good time. I'm offering them for free. I'm gonna be kind of developing my skills. I'm eventually going to be doing online lessons where I charge, because it's a good opportunity for me to make money doing what I do really love to do, and that's play. But for now, I'm doing free lessons on YouTube, starting with like the basics. And so I'm probably going to start out by probably doing like maybe one lesson a week, although I'd certainly like to do more. I think I'm going to keep it to 1 week, and as I develop a stream and a rhythm, I might increase that to maybe a couple times a week. My goal is to do a lesson that is in at least 20 minutes in duration, if I can, but no more than 30 minutes. 20 to 30 minutes, that's adequate lesson time. At first I may even be below 20 minutes, depending on what it is, but I think anything in excess of 30 minutes, to be honest with you, more than 30 minutes to me kind of challenges my attention span, unless I'm really, really into whatever it is I'm trying to learn. Learning how to play guitar can be frustrating, and I know this as a experienced guitar player, and so sometimes if you don't want your brain to explode while you're trying to learn everything, you're trying to play chords that are difficult to play because you've never played them before, and they hurt your fingers like hell because you don't have calluses on them or whatever, and you're constantly, you hit the chord, you just go to strum it or pick it, and nothing rings out clearly. That's frustrating, and I know that for me, even with fully calloused fingers, and I'm in practice, if I'm trying to learn something, my head, the movie Scanners, okay? If I'm having a bad day with a lesson, okay, I'm going to look like Cameron from Scanners, maybe even Daryl Revick. Yeah, it gets messy and bloody, and plus there's fire that shoots out too, I think, or you catch fire. I don't want that to happen. Well, I don't want that to happen to any of you. So when I do these lessons, I have to put out a disclaimer. I'm not responsible if your head explodes, or if you catch fire, anything like that. That's hold harmless. I can't be responsible for that. Maybe install a special cooling system into your brain to prevent catching fire while you're taking the lesson. I don't know, but no. Back onto being serious. So this is an opportunity for me to develop my skills and get better, because there's stuff I need to develop and learn, even as someone who's been playing a long time but hasn't really been playing a long time. Again, if you do the math, one equation can offset the other, and so it's. But I'll start with the basics. I'll start with some stuff which I think will be helpful in getting someone started on guitar. I'm probably going to wait probably a couple of lessons in before I do a lesson on tuning the guitar. I'm going to probably do the first few lessons under the assumption that you already know how to tune a guitar, or you can actually do that on the web. There are many YouTube sites and other sites where you can learn to tune on the web, but I'm not going to cover that right now. I am going to, for the first couple lessons, I'm going to just basically tune the guitar in standard tuning. But so, for those of you that are interested, let me know. And for those of you that are watching this on Facebook, for those of you that are watching this on Facebook or MeWe, I would, obviously, for those of you that are watching this on Facebook and MeWe, remember that you're going to be viewing the video actually through YouTube. So if you have a Gmail account, if you don't use YouTube, but you have a Gmail account for your email, you already have a YouTube account. Your email address is your login for YouTube. For those of you that don't do that, so that you can like and comment on the YouTube page what you think of the video, and for you to subscribe to my page, you need to create a login. Otherwise, you can't do that. So it just takes a couple seconds to set up a YouTube login. You don't have to use Gmail if you already have someone else you use for email, but you do. But once you sign up for YouTube, you also have a Gmail account, so consider that. But it would mean a lot to me if, as you're watching the videos, if you like them, like the videos. If you have comments you want to throw out, you put those on there too, and also subscribe to the page. It will be helpful to any content creator, and that's the direction I'm trying to develop skills as a content creator, because I'm going to use my YouTube channel for more than just lessons. I'm going to use it for other stuff too. But it will help me and any other content creator who's new on YouTube to hit 1,000 subscribers, because once you hit that gives the creator of the person with the YouTube channel, gives them the ability to do live streams via their portable device, such as a smartphone or a tablet. Right now, I'm limited to just using a desktop, and that's fine too. But I want to be able to do this portably too. And the more subscribers one has on their YouTube channel, the better they are, the more marketable they are. So I'm kind of looking. So if you like it, so I would not just ask this on behalf of myself, but any other content creator on YouTube. Okay, you like their stuff, please like and subscribe to their channel. You don't have to have the notifications on. You can always, there's a little bell icon that you click, so that you can determine what kind of notifications you get. But the more